Last night it was the election night to remember. But a few hours later, on this day, November 6th of this year, at 1:22 a.m. this morning, my reaction sounds like this. No! Yes, it's the same old song all over again. Back in 2016, Donald Trump won for his second term. So what happens next? I'll bring it all down to you on this very special edition on the Steven Factors, the day. What's up, everybody? This is yours truly, Mr. Steven, aka The Legend. My pronouns are he, him, his. And welcome to a very special edition that I like to call the Steven Factors, the day after. Yes, folks, it is the day after the election day, and I really don't know. I had to describe it at the moment, but let's just say there's nothing we can do. But it's a great day for the democracy. The sun was shining this morning. There's no protest, there's no yelling, no screaming, but I am very concerned that my mind tells me what I did during the past show, that it feels like you're in a 2016 all over again. But guess what? It was 2016 all over again. I really not sure how I describe it at the moment, but this 2024 was a piece of shit. And I hate what is going on in this situation right now, because in this political situation, everything is completely scripted. 2024 is scripted. NFL, Taylor Swift, Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, NBA, NFL. It's way too much for me, man. I mean, like, I have a good year in 2024, but my mind tells me that something change is about to happen. And to be honest with you, I really don't like change. Like, if you want to do something about it, you want to renovate your whole place, and you're trying to move your furniture, this and that, I really don't like change. Because when somebody asks you want to change something, your whole body is turned into your stress, your anxiety, and your depression. Now, just want to let you know, I've been diagnosed with autism for all my life, and autism is a mental issue. But sometimes I get a little bit depressive, and even anxiety. And I knew my body tells me that something is really, really going to happen. Now, let me show you what went down, because I'm feeling good this year, but I really don't know. I had to say this, but this is different back in 2016, and the numbers doesn't lie. There's no Russia at the moment. Thank God that Donald Trump didn't call Russia. There's no conspiracy theories. It's just that people want Donald Trump to give him a second chance. But take a look at this map. Look at it. Take a look at this map. They're not making this thing up. They check it every ballot. They want to double check and see everything is correct. And it feels like you're in the new normal. People are very concerned about the mail ballots. People are very concerned about the real delegates. People have been staying in line for the past 24 hours, both early and both general. I did the early vote, to be honest with you. Let me just start again. But you gotta. But look at this. I'm sorry. Let me just. Yeah, got a little technical difficulty with my Android tablet. But look at this. Look at this. Donald Trump got nearly 300 delegates, while Kamala Harris got 226 delegates. But during at the 7 o'clock hour, everything went early because Donald Trump was on the board from Florida to Tennessee to Texas to Alaska to North Carolina. My friend Ezekiel lives here in his whole time in North Carolina, Wisconsin, Iowa, Kentucky, and then the list goes on and on. But at 1:22 a.m. in the morning, it's been revealed that Pennsylvania got Trump. And if I would take a look and zoom in to see what is happening, we have a red wave in Pennsylvania, but we have a blue states. We have Pittsburgh, we have Allentown, and Philadelphia. But the red, it was crazy. Pennsylvania was crazy. And just to let you know, Philadelphia became one of the first constitution in 1776 when they invented of the Declaration of Independence. That's where it all started, folks. That's where it started. But like I said, the numbers doesn't lie. And I'm very concerned about what we're going to happen next for the next 4 years. From 2025 to 2028. The midterm election will be coming. We have some of the Democrats will join in for their Senate seat. Even a first openly transgender also won to get that Senate seat. And it was amazing. Or the Congress, if I'm mistaken. But I think it's the U.S. Senate. That's I've been correctly, but you gotta help me out here. Um, we have the first, first not one, but two first Black African American women won their government seats, which is a pretty historic. And we have yes on number one prop trying to protect transgender rights and or abortion rights, and yeah, everything is all sealed, but we still very concerned what's happening in our country. What if we have another conspiracy theories again? What if we have another COVID again? Or what if we have another racism situation? Or what if that Donald Trump fire all of these people once again? Or what if they will continue to get rid of all these or abortion rights? But guess what? The Democrats are going to take it over. They're going to figure everything out, and they will still definitely keep the abortion rights. But they're not going to do this right away. But it's going to definitely take some times. The protests will be on the line, and we don't know when the protest is coming. Um, um, Working families, that's what we definitely need to work on about that. What about what whew, I forgot what Donald Trump said about um, talk about the highways, the roadways. I think he's talking about the transportation a long time ago, and yeah, and he promised that, but he didn't keep that promise. I remember that to be honest with you. How about replace Obamacare? And guess what? the Obamacare is still the Man of Steel, and they didn't even touch it. So it belongs to the Democrats. But I'm very concerned as what happens if Donald Trump will cut with the lower taxes give to the billionaires, or what if they will cut with the Social Security. I'm very concerned, and even the rent issues, the grocery stores. Donald Trump and the administration will going to bring it down as well too. And speaking of the administration, I really don't know this political situation is into a shit show. Now we are very concerned if uh, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. will step in the spotlight. What about Elon Musk will step in the spotlight? And I really don't care because I really cannot take this anymore. And my whole life is in a living hell. I've been woken up like around like after 4 o'clock in the morning, and when I see the results, I knew it's something is really going to happen. I knew something's really going to happen. I wake up at least like 5 a.m. and even 2 hours later, it's official. Donald Trump won, and I really don't know what is happening at this situation. Thank God I already cut off that cable. Thank God I hooked it up with a converter box. But for this year and for now and forever, I really don't watch the news. And my aunt Jolanda was right. She really don't watch the news. The time when she watch the news is the results of the Donald Trump won his presidency in 2016. And I had to listen to my aunt's advice. I really don't watch the news. You know why? Because if you watch the damn news, it will give you your anxiety and a depression. And you know what? Speaking of that, what about the global war? The Gaza, Israel, and Ukraine. Can Donald Trump will stop the war? Will stop the war in peace? And some people claim that this is gonna be a war, like a World War III. But guess what? It's time for us to fight back. It's time for us. We need to make a difference. It's not about democracy. It's not both Democrat and Republican Party. It's about us, who people trying to make a difference in a better community. That is it. If you want to help Gaza, there's so many donations there. Same thing from Israel and Ukraine. Um, I really don't know how I subscribe it, but you need to look it up or Google it up with some non-profit organizations to help these three countries because they need help, and especially for children and God's children, man. But we still want to learn that when Donald Trump will be his jail time. Well, here's my answer. There's no jail time for Trump. The judge could wait any longer until his work is completely done. And there's nothing we can do about it. During this afternoon, I've been texting with my best friend, and I think my friend, she was a very wise and very spiritual. And and I knew that in my mind, I tried to text all my friends to see how they doing, and I had to check my best friend because she is the only person I could look up to, and she was very concerned, but also she gave me a wonderful, strong advice. But I have it on my text message. But I think that her positive and wisdom way is that the Jesus will definitely step on his throne. We will definitely continue on in his way. And she was right about that. But she also, how I'm feeling, and I was devastated. But she said, may the Lord and the Spirit will guide me and comfort me in everything. And she was right. I will definitely continue my way. I will continue what I'm doing. I will still get along with my friends and colleagues with no hesitation and no bullshitting around. But we need to work together as a team. And that's the bottom line. And also, about the Democrat and the Republican National Convention, it was completely bullshitting. I hate entertaining. Entertainment is not my vibe. Even like Hollywood, it's not my vibe. Even my man Hulk Hogan step in the spotlight. And we have so many actors and actresses and Beyonce and Oprah Winfrey. I cannot take this anymore. It's supposed to be a real politics or real OG politics. No celebrities, man. I'm done. This is like a Hollywood shit show. It needs to stop. And just want to let you know, for the next 3 weeks, Thanksgiving is just around the corner, and also Christmas is only 1 month away. So if you want to go to your family's house, do yourself a big favor. 2 words: no politics. Because if you want to talk about Trump, if you're talking about Harris, I leave. Because I'm not feeling like celebrating these 2 festivities whatsoever. I'm done. I became a Democrat for 16 years since Barack Obama was president. And let me tell you something. I love Barack Obama. He was my superstar. We never have a black man who became president of the United States. But fast forward in 2020, Biden and Harris taking over. And I love Kamala Harris. And I really respect that person. But she is a woman. And some women, some men don't respect that. Men, we trying to disrespect women and ask women, hey baby, give me a beer. Or give me something to eat. Or he might say, hey baby, I'm hungry. I went and give me some $20 and buy some Caribbean food. That's not how the women works. If you're watching The Honeymooners, when Ralph Credden said to Alice, and he said, I am a general, and this house is like a whole army. I'm a general and you're nothing. But can we just give a woman a chance? Come on. Women could do everything. From teachers, preachers, motivators, nurses, doctors, police officers, chefs. You name them and they got them. And I knew my mind tells me this is gonna be the whole 2016 over again. Why you want to vote for Trump for, huh? You trying to make money? Did he want to try to do something for you? Say it. Admit it. It's too much. It's way too much for me. It's way too much. Ugh. If my mother were alive today, I wish she could tell me the advice that what I can do better. But here's the question which is coming out of my mind. WWLGGD. What would Lydia Gibbs Gomez do? Well, let me tell you something about my mother. She raised me as my second parent. She was my grandmother. She was a fighter and a warrior. But also she was a U.S. citizen. And every time when my mom always wanted me to do something, I had to do it.
because she wants me to have to do it to become a good man wherever I wanted to be. And I tried. I tried. Every year when she always going on the election day, I always be there for her. And when I turned 18, this is up to me to passing the torch as a younger voter. And I did it 16 years later. But I'm sorry, that is the truth. We're all to make mistakes. We there's nothing we can do, but it was a great day for the democracy. But let's just say we are trying to moving forward. And that's the most important. We could laugh again, we could go out again, we could celebrate the holidays and think about the good times. That is it. I know I'm trying to I know I'm crying here, but I'm not gonna cry. But this is the truth. And this show will go on. If you guys want me to give me a feedback and talk about updates about what's happening to Trump, let me know. If not, I will do more opportunities with you guys, more entertain you, more interviews. Just give it a thumbs up, please. That's it. If you learn more about this channel, please hit the subscribe button and click the notification bell to see all my latest videos. This is yours truly, Mr. Steven saying, Dola by La Familia, and thank you for watching The Steven Factor.